5 Annoying Myths About Military Life. Considering the number of veterans in the U.S., there are simple things civilians don't understand about military life. Whether it's family, war, or post-service careers, there are a lot of misconceptions out there. Here are 5 myths about military life, busted. The first is, when you want to tell your superior something unpleasant, you must say, "Permission to speak freely." We are not sure if anyone has said the words, "permission to speak freely." This is not the norm in the private sector, and we're not sure a young private who saw this in a movie would try it with his or her first sergeant. This one is simply Hollywood embellishing military stories. The second myth is that in the military, you must get used to the way drill sergeants talk because that's how everyone speaks all of the time. They just simply don't. We're sure that there are some military occupations where this is more common, but overall, the military is a respectful, professional environment. Nothing makes a specialist more eager to do a good job than to be treated with the respect of a future sergeant. There are dressing downs and spot corrections. In basic training, the instructors shout because they have 80 new recruits to hear the lesson being taught. Number 3. Our military doesn't have time to have a family. This one is a matter of perspective. Family life can be hard in the military, and military spouses do an amazing job. There are missed holidays, and depending on your unit and MOS, preposterous op tempos, but enlisting doesn't mean you won't be able to call mom from your permanent duty station. It doesn't mean you won't be able to call home while in a combat zone. As for the consequences of starting a family, the Defense Department has worked hard to improve maternity leave and to expand paternity leave. The Army has 12 weeks of flexible maternity leave for mothers who have just given birth, with 6 of those weeks available to be taken whenever the mother wants during the first year after birth. Paternity leave has been expanded to just shy of 2 months, a giant leap from the original allowed 10 days. Number 4. Active duty means you have seen some gruesome things. For most service members, war does not equal combat, though the seemingly endless wars overseas have changed dramatically since the mid-2000s. There has always been a rear, and that's always where most military members have served. If servicemen and women are serving during a war and deploying into combat zones, the majority are in support roles. Some are fixing machinery, cooking meals, driving trucks, maintaining computers, supporting admin or logistics. In a combat zone, for every soldier whose description includes combat, 2.5 people are in support positions. Number 5. Military cannot easily find a job after active duty. While not all skills learned in the military apply to civilian life, business is oftentimes more governed by principles than job-specific skills. Organization, management, and leadership skills apply equally to any job, no matter the industry. Several agencies in the federal government also offer hiring preference for veterans. The same is true for the private sector, where such companies as Home Depot, UPS, Amazon, and Starbucks are famous for their preference of veteran employees. So, consider these 5 myths busted by your friends at clearancejobs.com.